Well, okie dokie, YouTube. I'm making this video because no one else is making this video. I started noticing this about 2 or 3 years ago with the trees. That a lot of the tips of the trees were starting to die. And then a lot of the trees, I noticed an unusual amount of trees beginning to die prematurely. I think there's something up with our sun that we're not fully being told. When I was a child, I remember the sun being yellow. No matter what anyone says, I remember you looking up and it was yellow. And you look at it right now, you can't barely look at it because it's burning such a bright white now. I know that we are in a solar maximum. That's why we saw the northern lights way down in Tennessee about a year or so ago. I don't know if it's us fixing our weather or really what it is. But it's just July. And I'm sitting in this parking lot. And there's an unusual amount of trees that are dead. And no one's ringing any bells, saying any alarms, nothing like that. But you think I'm crazy? I'll prove it to you. Look, that's a dead tree. That's a dead tree. That's a dead tree and a soon-to-be dying tree. Both of them are about to die. You look at that big tree line behind there, how many of them are dead? I can go everywhere and find this everywhere, that the trees are dying. It's not all trees, but I've noticed certain species more than others are dying. And no one's ringing the bell about this, because if the trees go, we go. And you think I'm nuts? Get out here and start looking at these trees. They've done something this year that that's super peculiar, where they're even dying completely at the tops, and down by the trunks they're sprouting like they're getting too much UV. If anyone can add to this conversation or knows what's going on, please say something, anything. It'd be nice to know anyone's thoughts on why trees are starting to grow like bushes or just dying completely. It hasn't been 120 to 140 degrees, but I know that the UV is pumping. See, for years, I thought they were trying to kill us with these chemtrails, but now I'm thinking they're reflecting some of this UV back, and I'm thinking if they weren't doing that, how bad would this be right now? Anyone with any genuine answers, please chime in. You have a good day, guys.